Now we'll start with the first sum. The sum says how many terms of the AP 20, 19 integer 1 by 3, 18 integer 2 by 3 and so on should be taken so that the sum is 300, and explain the double answer. To start with the sum, we first need to find out the first term. A is equal to 20. It is given A is equal to 20. Then the common difference D can be found out by subtracting the first term from the second term. So 19 integer 1 by 3 minus 20. We got 19 3s are 57 plus 1 58. So 58 minus 3 20s are 60 upon 3 equal to minus 2 by 3. So here we have the first term, A is equal to 20 and the common difference equal to minus 2 upon 3. Now the formula for the sum, Sn equal to n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 d. The sum is given is 300. So 300 equal to n upon 2 bracket 2a. A is 20. So 22s are 40 plus n minus 1 into minus 2 by 3. On solving further, we get 300 equal to n by 2, 40 plus, now multiply, so minus 2 by 3 into n is minus 2n upon 3, and minus 1 into minus 2 by 3 is plus 2 upon 3. Yes? Now solving it further, we get 300 equal to n upon 2. Now these two numbers can be added. How do you add them? 3 into 40, 120, 120 plus 2, 122 upon 3 minus 2n upon 3. Now here we'll take out, on the numerator we'll take out 2 common. So we'll get, it implies 300 equal to 2, sorry, I'll take out the common, n upon 2, taking out 2 common, 61 minus n upon 3. This 2 and this 2 gets cut off. 3 in the denominator gets multiplied here. So 900 equal to n into 61, 61n, n into n minus n, n square. On rearranging we get n square minus 61n plus 900 equal to 0. So here we have got a quadratic equation. How do we solve the quadratic equation? By splitting the middle term. I hope you know the formula for splitting the middle term. Yes? Here you will need a little bit revision of the 9th standard. So how do you split the middle term? You take the A, which is 1, you take the C. So 1 into 900 is 900. Now you have to find the factors of 900 whose sum is 61. Yes? So we have n square minus 25n minus 36n plus 900 equal to 0. Check this out. Minus 25 minus 36 is minus 61. Minus 25 into minus 36 is 900 plus 900. So now what will we do? We'll take out the n common. So n minus 25. We take the 36 common. So again n minus 25 equal to 0. Okay. I need to rub the board now, but keep in touch. N minus 25 is common to both. So we have got n minus 25 into n minus 36 equal to 0. So we have n minus 25 equal to 0 or n minus 36 equal to 0. This implies n equal to 25 or n equal to 36. So now, like the sum says, we have got a double answer. How do we explain the double answer? If you take the sum of the first 25 terms of this series, you get the sum 300. Okay? But when you continue up to 36, what do you see here? How can you explain that? If you see this sequence is a decreasing sequence. It is decreasing. So at one point it will reach 0. And after 0 you will have the negative terms. So after the 25th term, from the 26 to the 36 terms, there are positive and negative terms whose sum is 0. So when I take 25 terms of this sequence, and when I go to 36, the next 11 terms, the sum of the next 11 terms is 0. So adding the sum of the next 11 terms to the 25 terms, still the answer would remain the same. So that is the double answer. The sum of the first 25 terms of this sequence gives us 300, and the sum of the next 11 terms gives us 0. How can the sum be 0 of 11 terms? The sums of the 11 terms can be 0 when some terms are positive and some terms are negative and they cancel each other. When such terms cancel each other, the sum is 0, and that is why we have got a double answer. I hope this is clear to you. The second sum now, quite an easy sum. A sum of rupees 280 is used to award 4 prizes. Means there are 4 prizes, the total of which is 280 rupees. If each prize after the first prize is 20 less than the preceding prize, find the value of each prize. So what are they telling you here? It's a simple sum. You have got some rupees for the first prize. The second prize is 20 rupees less than the first prize. The third prize is 20 rupees less than the second prize. And the fourth prize is 20 rupees less than the third prize. We have to find out the value of each prize. So here we know there are 4 prizes, and the sum of the 4 prizes is 280 rupees. So because we know there are 4 prizes and the sum of the 4 prizes is rupees 280, so S4 equal to 280. But we don't know what the first prize is. What we know that each prize is 20 rupees less. So the difference is minus 20. So first prize, yes, subtract 20 from that you get the second prize. Subtract 20 from that you get the third prize, and so on. So here we have got S4 is 280 and D equal to minus 20. Also because we know there are 4 prizes, N is equal to 4. So what we have to do now? We have to find the A, and after finding the A, we can easily know what are the prizes. So let us write down the formula. S4 equal to 4 upon 2, 2A plus 4 minus 1, 3 into D. I have directly written the formula, but actually the formula is Sn equal to n by 2 bracket 2a plus n minus 1d. I have written it directly. So we have S4 equal to 280, 2 1s are 2 2s are. So we have 2. A we don't know, we keep it as it is, 2a, and 3d, d is minus 20. So 3 into minus 20 is minus 60. So now first thing what we will do, because the bracket is in multiplication, we can take the 2 into division. So what is 280 upon 2? Is 140. So we have we'll write it separately. 140 equal to 2a minus 60. Sorry, plus minus is minus, so I'll keep it minus. 2a is minus 60. Sorry, 2a minus 60. Now the minus 60 comes on this side, add it up. So what do you get? 140 plus 60, 200 equal to 2a, which implies a is equal to 100. So we have got the first term, a is equal to 100. So the first prize is 100. The second prize is 20 less than 100. So 100 minus 20 will give us 80. The third prize is 20 less than 80, which will give us 60. And the fourth prize is 20 rupees less than 60, which gives us 40. So these are the 4 prizes. You can verify by adding all the 4 and see if the total comes to 280. So 40 plus 60 plus 80 plus 100 gives us 280. So in this way we distribute rupees 280 into 4 prizes whose value is 20 rupees less than the previous price. Okay, now we have got the third example on the board. In a garden bed, there are 23 plants in the first row, 21 in the second row, 19 in the third row, and so on. So if I want to write it down as the sequence, what should I write? 23 in the first row, 19 in the 21 in the second row, 19 in the third row, and so on. And it says there are 5 plants in the last row. So this is a decreasing sequence. 23 in the first row, 21 in the second row, 19 in the third row, and 5 in the last row. We have to find how many rows are there and also find the total number of rose plants in the garden. So first we have to find out how many rows are there. We know 5 in the last row, and this is the nth row. So what is the nth term? Your formula for nth term? An equal to a plus n minus 1 d. Now 5 plants in the nth row. So the an, what is the value of an? The last value an, last term is 5. So we can write 5 is equal to a is 23 plus n minus 1, and the value of d is minus 2. You can see d is minus 2. So again I write here, we have got a equal to 23 and d equal to minus 2. Now putting the value, first we subtract. So 5 minus 23 will give us minus 18 equal to n minus 1 into minus 2. Now the minus 2 can be brought into division. So minus 18 upon minus 2 equal to n minus 1 implies the minus n gets cut. 9 equal to n minus 1, which gives n equal to 10. Minus 1 becomes plus 1 plus 9, so 10. So now we know there are 10 rows. First row is 23, second row is 21, and the 10th row has got 5. So now we know the number of rows are 10. We know the first term and we know the common difference. So what we have to find now? Since there are 10 rows, we have to find S10. So what is the formula of S10? N, that is 10 upon 2, 2a. So 23 into 2 is 46 plus 10 minus 1 is 9, and 9 into minus 2 is minus 18. So we have got 10 upon 2. What is 46 minus 18? It is 28. 2 ones are, 2 14s are, 14 10s are, 140. So we have found out both the answers. We have found out that there are actually 10 rows. How we found out? We were given the rose plants in the first row, second row, third row, and the last row. The last row had 5 rose plants. So calculating, we found out that the number of rows are 10. And then we have to find out the total rose plants in the garden. So since there are 10 rows, the total of this 10 terms, so S10, when we solve, we get the answer 140. So there are 10 rows in the garden and total rose plants in the garden is 140. Okay, the fourth sum is, a man repays a loan of rupees 3250 by paying rupees 20 in the first month and then increases payment by rupees 15 every month. So what is he doing? He is paying rupees 20 in the first month, increasing by 15. So he pays 35 rupees in the next month, again increasing by 15, pays 50 in the third month, and so on. Okay, so what you can see from here, we can find out that A is equal to 20 and D is equal to 15. Now the total rupees he has to pay is 3250. So which formula will we use? Sn equal to n by 2 bracket 2a plus n minus 1 d. So using this formula, we have the sum is 3250, and we do not know. We have to find out how many months it will take. 2a, 20 into 2, 40 plus n minus 1 into 15. Now you can see here, whenever we have to find n, we are getting a quadratic equation. Remember, when we have to find a, we are getting a quadratic equation when you have to find n. So this we have to learn how to solve it. It is a part of the 9th standard. So 3250 equal to n upon 2, 40, 15 into n is 15n, and 15 one side is 15. So we have got 3250 equal to n upon 2, 40 minus 15 is 35, 40 minus 15 is 25 plus 15n. So we'll do the same that we did before. What we had done before? We'll take out 5 common from here. So 3250 equal to n by 2. The 5 we take out common, we get 5 plus 3n. Okay, what will you do now? The 2 goes into multiplication and 5 into division. So 3250 into 2 upon 5 equal to n into 5 plus 3n. Now we solve this further, and what do we get? Yes, what will we get here? 5 ones are 5 6 are 30, 5 0. So we get 1300 equal to 5n plus 3n square. Rearranging, we get 3n square plus 5n minus 1300 equal to 0. So this is the quadratic equation that we get in the end. 3n square plus 5n minus 1300 equal to 0. Now we have a equal to 3, c equal to 1300. So a into 3 is minus 3900. We have to find two terms in such a way whose difference is 5 but the multiplication is 3900. So you will have to work it out by finding the factors, and you will get it to be 3n square plus 65n minus 60n minus 1300 equal to 0. So 65 into minus 60 is minus 3900, and 65 minus 60 is 5. And from here we take out, I'll rearrange it. I'll put the 60n over here, and I'll put the plus 65n over here. Why? To take out common. Now here I will take 3n common, so I get n minus 20. Here I will take 65 common, I will get n minus 20 equal to 0. Right? Then taking n minus 20 common, n minus 20 into 3n plus 65 equal to 0, we will get n minus 20 equal to 0 or 3n plus 65 equal to 0, which gives us n equal to 20 or n equal to minus 65 upon 3. But we have done before that n cannot be a negative number, n cannot be a fraction, so our answer is 20. So in the 20th installment, after 50 comes 65 and so on, with 20 months installment, he will repay the loan of 3250. So you must have noticed here again that when we have to find the n, we are getting a quadratic equation. So you should know how to solve a quadratic equation. Now we have taken a prove that type of sum. The sum is if the sum of first m terms of an AP is the sum of the first n terms, then show the sum of first m plus n terms is 0. So here we are given the AP, and the only data given to us is the sum of the first m terms and the sum of the first n terms is equal. Since we don't know the AP, let us say the first term is A and the common difference is D, right? So we have assumed the first term is A and the common difference is D. Now it is given to us the sum of the first n terms equal to the sum of the first n terms. This is what is given to us. Sum of the first n terms equal to sum of the first m terms. So what is the formula for this? M by 2, 2a plus m minus 1d equal to n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1d. By the formula, these two are equal. Sm equal to Sn, I expanded. So we cut the 2 on both sides. We are left with 2a plus md minus d equal to n, 2a plus n into d, nd minus d. Now we open the bracket, so we get 2am. So we open the bracket and solve further. 2am plus m square d minus md equal to 2an plus n square d minus nd. Now we take everything on one side, so we'll write 2am minus 2an plus m square d minus n square d, minus md, and this becomes plus nd equal to 0. Yes? So we have simplified till here. Now what we'll do here, we'll take out the 2a common. So I get m minus n plus, I take the d common. So I get m square minus m square, but that is m minus n into m plus n. I hope you remember this formula. A square minus b square is a plus b into a minus b. So when I take out the d common, I get m square minus m square, that is m minus n into m plus n. And here I take minus d common, so I get m minus n, and that is equal to 0. Yes? I hope we are clear till here. Write it down because I need to rub a little things. Okay? Okay? So now you can see we have got a term m minus n, m minus n, m minus n, which is common in all three. So I will take the m minus n common. So what I am left with? I am left with 2a plus m plus n into d, m plus n into d minus d equal to 0. Again, what have we done here? We have taken the m minus n common from all three. So we are left with 2a plus, when we take this common, m plus n into d, and we take this common, minus d. Now m minus n goes down here. So 0 upon anything is 0, and here we'll write 2a plus, in these two things I take out the d common. So I am left with m plus n minus 1 d equal to 0. So when I solved Sm equal to Sn, when the sum of m terms and sum of n terms are equal, by solving, finally I get 2a plus m plus n minus 1d equal to 0. And what were we supposed to find? Okay, what were we supposed to find? We were supposed to find the sum of the first m plus n terms. So we have to find S m plus n. What is the formula? We'll write m plus n upon 2, 2a plus m plus n minus 1d. This is what we had to find. But what you can see here, this term is 0. So we have m plus n upon 2 into 0. So anything into 0 is 0, and we have got the answer 0. So this is a prove that sum. We did a few sums where we had to find the values, and this was a prove that sum. I hope you have understood so far. We have given some assignments to you. Try solving the assignments, and whichever sum you have got a doubt in, WhatsApp me that sum and the number, and in the next lecture I will solve that doubts for you. So please try to solve all the sums now. Try the textbook, try the exemplar, try the assignments given to you, and in case of any doubt, just WhatsApp the sum and we will solve it for you. Okay? Best of luck and keep trying.